let me tell you another story about how living divinely guided and miracle minded always pays off. This one happened early on in the journey with my dad. I moved in with him after he had a near-death experience and spent a whole week in the hospital from a drug interaction. He almost bled to death. And the doctors told him that at his age at 90, he may never really recover. And if he did, it was going to take a while. So at that point, I moved in with him in my childhood home. And we were home for about 2 weeks from that event when we're sitting, watching a movie, watching an old movie, which is something we ended up doing every single night. And we're eating dinner. And that's what he liked to do. So that's what we did. And he choked on his food. It was a piece of bacon. And he had narrowing windpipe. And he used to go to have this procedure to have it stretched, maybe once a year. And he hadn't been doing that because this was during the time of COVID. This was in 2021. And a lot of people didn't go to the dentist, didn't go to the doctor, didn't go anywhere that they didn't have to go. And he was one of those because he was afraid. And he choked a lot. And this time he could not cough this up. It was about an hour went by and I was like, Daddy, I think we're going to have to go to the ER. And he finally agreed. And his worst nightmare came true, basically. We walked in and the whole ER is full of people coughing and sneezing and COVID. So he's terrified. He's been watching all the doom and gloom focused news. He has it on blaring every minute that he's awake. And he's watched all the news about how the old people are dying in the hospitals and nursing homes all by themselves without family. So he's pretty afraid. And I had already sent up prayers for ease, joy, and glory getting through this. And I use a one command too. And so we were home in a little more than an hour. It was about 70 minutes. And so that was a miracle, okay? Total miracle. And the other miracle was he got his esophagus windpipe stretched, which he needed it really badly. And so that was one of the first miracles that Daddy experienced. There was two. That was a 2-for-1, right? And there's a lot more coming from this journey with my dad. So stay tuned for more stories about how living divinely guided and miracle minded always pays off.